I almost forgot to tell you guys. Almost forgot to tell you, or give you something that will help you a little bit. We need all of the shortcuts we can find with this working with this Pahj, especially the vowels, because it's pretty difficult. So what I've noticed is if you look at the first, look at the we have everything written out now. So starting from the second row, which is the falling creaky tone. I'll underline falling creaky tone. If you look at those letters, you guys see that? If you guys look at those letters, there is nothing written on the top. So in the first set, you can remember that when if you try to remember, you want to remember like, oh, what's the I don't know the tone for the second row, or if you see a letter, any of these letters without anything written, you'll know that it's the falling creaky tone. So this is the pattern here. Like in the second row, all three of them, they don't have anything written on the top for the falling creaky tone. Another pattern here, skip over to the last three lines before the A tone. These here. Take a look at those. You guys can notice a pattern. See, starting from the medium tone, nothing is written on the top. And these letters are different, of course. If you see, they're different. They change. So when they start to change, nothing is written on the top for the medium tone. Now move over to the second row here. You see that? They all have the dot here for the falling tone. And they move over to the falling breathy tone. They all have the line. So that's the pattern that I pointed out while I was learning it. And like I said, we need all the shortcuts we can get and we can find, because it's pretty hard. And like I said, these lines, the dots, they will change up. It's not always the same. So I would recommend you guys trying to find your own pattern on how to remember the tones, the letters. Anything useful will help. So I just want to let you guys know that these are the patterns here for the first set. So just remember that over here in the second set, nothing is written on the top. And then once you skip over to the last set, they all have the same mark for the tone. They all have the same mark for the tone. So the last three before the 8, they all have the same mark for the tone. And then the second line over here, they all have the same tonation for the mark. There's no mark. So I hope that makes sense. I mean, sometimes I find it difficult trying to explain things, but I want to help you guys out. Those of you who are willing to learn Pahj, I would like to give my contributions in helping you guys learn, because it's hard. Like I've used Omniglot, and then there's a video, Pahj video. I used that. That video was useful. The only thing, like Omniglot, there were some errors. It's still good, but there were some errors. I don't know if it was because the words had evolved, but yeah, that's I feel that I should give my contribution, since I've learned Pahj. I'm still in the process of learning. Like I said, this is my 3rd week learning Hmong, and I put a lot of effort into learning this script. I want to learn this script. Most people will tell you that it's useless. They will say, "Oh, you're wasting your time." But this RPA, Roman Popular Alphabet, it's a lot more popular than this here. More people use this, but this is still Hmong, and it's not completely dead. And there are people still learning Hmong. Actually, there's a school in California. They're teaching children the Pahj, so it's not completely dead. And as a Hmong, as a native Hmong, I will be very proud to learn this. Very proud. It's already bad enough. A lot of Hmongs, they can't read this RPA. So I would just like to help the people who were interested in learning this. So like I said, it's not easy, but once you put the hard work in, practice, 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 you know, you'll get it down. RPA is a lot easier. RPA is easier. All you have to do for RPA is just remember the tones on the end of the letters. That's all you have to remember. A Pahj is completely different. You have to not only remember the character, but you have to remember the tone for each. It's just crazy, but like I said, it's doable, and you know, we'll learn, we'll do it. So basically, that's all I wanted to. Just wanted to show you guys that. So I really, really hope this was useful, and hope I explained things well, and you guys understood. So. But this is the end of the video, and like I said, tomorrow we'll start working on a second set. I don't know if that's too fast, but if you guys think that's too fast, send me a message and let me know. Tell me that's too fast, but I will go ahead and start on the second set of letters, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you guys tomorrow sometime this week.